There's a lot to digest.
This is Kunle Amzat Studio, Akojopo 88.7 FM. Welcome to News Around the World.
Good evening, welcome to the news around the world on the most listened to radio station, Akojopo 88.7 FM, Ibadan. I am Bowale Akinbode. First, the headlines. Makinde pledges full resolution for Ibadan Circular Road landowners. Hotelier Association Lords Oyo State Vibrant December Initiative predicts surge in festive business. Reeves unveils tax rises and 2-child benefit cap. France IS Court upholds Sarkozy conviction in 2012 campaign financing case. Mikel Arteta confident Martin Odegaard will be in squad to face Bayern Munich. Now the details. The governor of Oyo State, Engineer Seyi Makinde, has assured original landed owners affected by the Ibadan Circular Road project that their concerns will be fully addressed under his administration. Governor Makinde made the assurance while meeting with landowners from Ido local government area at Ologun-Eru, Ibadan. Akojopo FM's news correspondent Oluwapemi Bamidele brings the report.
A special meeting held at Ologun-Eru in Ido local government area provided an opportunity for the Oyo State government and affected landowners of the Senator Rashidi Adewolu Ladoja Circular Road to address lingering issues surrounding the ongoing project. Addressing affected property owners within the Circular Road, the state's governor, Engineer Oluseyi Abiodun Makinde, reaffirmed that his administration will not betray the trust reposed on him by the people of Oyo State, pledging to remain transparent and accountable at all times. The governor urged affected property owners to disregard any marking placed on buildings beyond the approved 150 meters in already developed area, stressing that the ongoing project would not exceed the designated setback.
New Towns and Cities Development Authority, Onikan, the single point of responsibility. No more Ministry of Land, no more Surveyor General, no more anybody. You deal with New Towns and Cities Development Authority. They will set up a team, you will set up a team. No house will be demolished without any compensation.
Governor Makinde further announced that a 10-member committee will be constituted from among the landowners to work closely with New Towns and Cities Development Authority in addressing outstanding concerns related to the project.
Over the past 6+ years, it won't fail you now.
Representative of the landowners, including Bale Abolade Idigbaro, described Governor Makinde as a compassionate leader who is willing to listen to the grievances of residents. They, however, appealed to him to intervene decisively and bring a lasting solution to the lingering issues affecting them.
We are the rightful owner, residents along Ibadan Circular Road. We have the pictures available here. Iced, POP, fenced with borehole. Total for 456,000. We have the evidence. Sir,
development must not deprive citizens of their dignity or their sense of belonging in the very state they call home.
Also speaking, The Aṣíwájú of Ido local government and Bashorun Mufin of Ibadanland, Chief Niyi Akintola SAN, attributed the current challenges to the action of land sellers whom he said has misled unsuspecting buyers. Chief Niyi Akintola urged the affected parties to cooperate with the government and allow room for fair intervention, assuring them that the governor will treat the matter with compassion. The governor later led other dignitaries on an inspection tour of the circular road project. The event was attended by the Speaker of the Oyo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Adebo Ogundoyin, alongside other top government officials, traditional rulers, and some Ibadan Mogajis. Oluwapemi Bamidele, Agidigbo FM News.
The Oyo State Agency for the Control of AIDS says the state is intensifying efforts to end the AIDS epidemic by 2030. In line with the World Health Organization's directive, as health workers, community leaders, and strengthening prevention programs are driving the push towards an AIDS-free Oyo State. The chairman of the agency, Are Ola Adetunji, disclosed this at a press briefing ahead of the World AIDS Day observed globally on the 1st of December, commending the Oyo State governor for enrolling 10,000 people living with HIV into the Oyo State Health Insurance Scheme, describing it as a major lifeline for access to care. Speaking on this year's theme, Overcoming Disruptions, Transforming the AIDS Response, Are Adetunji said the message underscores the urgency of adopting innovative, transformative strategies to finally bring the epidemic to an end come 2030.
Let's work together to end AIDS by 2030. We're also appealing to our people, get tested to know your status and encourage others to do the same. We're also pleading support for those living with HIV, and let's break the stigma. Let us prioritize HIV prevention, treatment, and care in our communities. Let's change some of our erroneous misconceptions about AIDS. In fact, serious efforts is going on to develop it. For now, the drugs must be taken for life, just like we take for hypertension or diabetes. So it shouldn't be not different from other diseases that you take drug for life.
The agency, however, called for increased awareness on HIV prevention, treatment and support, especially among young people and vulnerable groups, emphasizing the need for sustained funding to expand and maintain life-saving programs. In recognition of outstanding contributions to humanitarian services, the Society for Peace Studies and Practice (SPSP) today conferred the Peace Award on the Executive Director of Agidigbo FM, Dr. Oriyomi Hamzat. At the 19th Annual International Conference of SPSP, Dr. Oriyomi Hamzat was honored for his continuous community mediation and dialogue through his media platform. Dr. Oriyomi Hamzat also joined the other 2025 Distinguished Fellows for the Peace Award. The President of Hotelier Association of Nigeria Oyo State Chapter, Mr. Ayo Ogundele, has commended the Oyo State government on the introduction of Vibrant December, describing it as a welcome initiative that will boost business activities this festive period. Speaking at a press conference, the President of the Hotelier Association of Nigeria Oyo State Chapter, Chief Ogundele, noted that the 10% discount all hoteliers in the state will be offering this December is expected to attract a large influx of visitors, and however advised hotel owners to tighten security measures to ensure the safety of all guests.
We've instructed all hoteliers to make sure that their hotels are secure, if need be, appoint proper security personnel, and most importantly, make sure that the police around your area are aware of any activity you want to do, as well as scrutinizing people that come. Our traditional mandate that we need to take ID cards from all guests, especially guests that are staying in our room, is to be enforced to the letter.
In separate interviews, participants shared their perspective on issues raised during the press conference, including the Vibrant December initiative, taxes, and association membership.
So our problem with taxation is that we pay so many multiple taxations. A lot of these taxes, okay, not that we don't even want to pay, but some of them are getting so exorbitant. This multiple taxation is dragging us down. We're asking government to please help us look into it, especially taxation by non-government actors.
People that have been our member and they are getting a lot of benefits. There are some taxes that they used to bring that we are not paying. We members knows that we supposed to pay it. Harmonized bill, if the association is about it, we know how to go about it with the government. But if you are not part of us, you will be paying exorbitant tax. Being part of the association is beneficial. Come and be part of us. Let's join us together to put the association forward and fight the necessary taxes, undue taxes.
I want to thank the Oyo State government for introducing the Vibing December to the association, and I want to believe that the Vibing December is going to affect the hoteliers in Oyo State in a positive way.
Furthermore, the Public Relations Officer, Mr. Pelu Adenike, said the association has made significant progress in educating members on tax compliance, highlighting that the association sometimes liaises with the government if the harmonized taxes are exorbitant. The Ridwan Adekunle Foundation (RAF) today organized a free healthcare outreach for residents of Ibadan Southwest Constituency 1 in a bid to improve access to quality medical services. The outreach held at Foko offered beneficiaries a variety of medical tests aimed at assessing their overall health status. Many residents expressed their satisfaction and praised the convener for the thoughtful initiative. Agidigbo FM News correspondent Zainab Ogundokun was at the outreach and brings the details.
As part of its commitment to making quality healthcare accessible to all, the Ridwan Adekunle Foundation has taken further steps today by organizing a healthcare outreach for residents of Ibadan Southwest Constituency 1. The outreach, held at Foko, attracted people of different age groups who came for free medical consultation and various health tests at no cost. One of the organizers of the outreach, Mr. Adewale Adekunle, described the initiative as a founder's way of giving back to society and addressing health challenges faced by residents.
This is our constituency, and we are just trying to bring something back to the constituency. We want to just bring it back to our community.
In a separate interview, a healthcare personnel, Mrs. Olaiton, explained that the various tests conducted were aimed at helping beneficiaries understanding their health status, while also encouraging them to embrace preventive healthcare practices.
To improve their body, to prevent, because we want to eradicate tuberculosis in our community, and we want to eradicate HIV in our community and syphilis. That is the reason why you see us that we are moving from one place to another. By doing so, it will help them.
While speaking with Agidigbo FM, one of the beneficiaries, Olaide Olamide, expressed her excitement, noting that the blood pressure test she underwent brought her relief as she had been worried recently. Another beneficiary, Akim Latifat, commended the foundation and expressed delight over the outcome of her test results.
The do test, she said she's okay. And my BP is okay very well. Nothing happened to me. She said I'm very okay.
The Ridwan Adekunle Foundation's free healthcare outreach has once again highlighted the impact of non-governmental organizations in providing accessible healthcare to people at the grassroots. Zainab Ogundokun, Agidigbo FM News.
Now it is time to link up with our United Kingdom studio for the foreign news.
News from Pelu studio, Agidigbo FM, United Kingdom. I am Olushola Damilola. Rachel Reeves presented her budget to the House of Commons this afternoon. The Chancellor opens her speech by acknowledging that the Independent Office for Budget Analysis published the budget early in error while taking full responsibility for the breach. During her speech, the Finance Minister promised to maintain all income tax and equivalent national insurance threshold at their current level for 3 further years. She stated further to call the NHS waiting list to improve the standard of living and reduce the debt and borrowing. However, Sir Keir Starmer praised the Chancellor for her diligent work on the budget. The number of people in Scotland waiting more than a year for an NHS appointment or treatment has fallen, according to the new figures. The latest statistics published by Public Health Scotland show that the number had fallen from 85,000 to 78,000 between September and October. The Scottish Government has put its focus on tackling backlogs in health service and has allocated more than £100 million towards specialties with the longest wait, such as orthopedics and ophthalmology. Government also promised that by March next year, no one will wait over a year to see an NHS specialist. Health Secretary Neil Gray affirmed that the latest figure show that Scotland's plan is working, although Scottish Labour Deputy Leader Dame Jackie Bailey said the progress was too little and too late. And that ends the news from Kule Hamzat Studio at Gidigbo FM, United Kingdom. I am Olushola Damilola.
Welcome back. We shall also be moving to our Maryland studio, United States, for more foreign news.
News from Kule Hamzat Studio at Gidigbo FM, United States. I am Oluwatosin Sonya. A Kremlin spokesperson has watered down expectations that a peace deal is close to being struck to end the nearly 4-year-long invasion of Ukraine. Speaking to reporters on Wednesday, Russian Presidential Press Secretary Dmitry Peskov said it's premature to say whether the situation in Ukraine was close to a resolution. Peskov also claimed that there are people in other countries, including the United States, who will try to derail this peaceful development when asked about leaks from the negotiations. The comments come after a Kremlin aide, Yuri Yushakov, has struck a more positive tone regarding the state of the US-backed proposal, adding that some aspects can be viewed positively, but many require special discussions among experts. Yushakov also confirmed that Russia had been presented with a revised proposal that resulted from high-level talks between US and Ukrainian officials over the weekend, but said Russian officials had not yet met with their American counterparts to discuss it. A US official said Ukraine's government had agreed to a peace deal brokered by the Trump administration to stop Russia's assault. France's highest court on Wednesday upheld former President Nicolas Sarkozy's conviction for illegal campaign financing in his failed 2012 re-election bid, his latest legal setback after recently being jailed for nearly a month in another case. Sarkozy, who served one term as president from 2007 to 2012, was convicted in 2021 and again in 2024 for illegal campaign financing related to the election. Following an appeal, France Court de Cassation on Wednesday confirmed the convictions, saying that illegal campaign financing had been established. It upheld Sarkozy's 1-year non-custodial sentence, half of which is suspended. In a statement, Sarkozy's lawyer said their client was considering bringing the case to the European Court of Human Rights. And that ends the news from Kule Hamzat Studio at Gidigbo FM, United States. I am Oluwatosin Sonya.
Welcome back once again, now in the exciting world of sport. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta says he is confident captain Martin Odegaard will return to the squad for Wednesday's crucial Champions League meeting with Bayern Munich, offering a timely boost as the club navigates a demanding spell on multiple fronts. Odegaard, sidelined since early October with a knee injury, trained with the first team ahead of the Bayern clash and is expected to be included in the matchday squad according to reports. Arteta confirmed that the final decision will be taken after a medical meeting, but emphasized the Norwegian is very close to making his comeback. In attack, Arteta confirmed that strikers Victor Gyökeres and Kai Havertz are progressing well in their recoveries and could return as early as Sunday's Premier League fixture against Chelsea. Gabriel Jesus is also nearing a comeback following his ACL injury, with plans for the Brazilian to feature in a behind-closed-doors match before returning to competitive action. With several key figures close to full fitness, Arteta's squad could soon be restored to near full strength at the pivotal stage of the season. The Matchday 5 Champions League encounter between Arsenal and Bayern Munich will kick off 9 p.m. Nigerian time. To wrap up the news this evening, here is a recap of the headlines. Makinde pledges full resolution for Ibadan Circular Road landowners. Hotelier Association lauds Oyo State Vibrant December initiative. Predicts surge in festive business. Reeves unveils tax rises and 2-child benefit cap. France's highest court upholds Sarkozy conviction in 2012 campaign financing case. Mikel Arteta confident Martin Odegaard will be in squad to face Bayern Munich. And before we go this evening, here is a quick tip. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Finally, we have come to the end of the news around the world on the most listened to radio station, Agidigbo 88.7 FM Ibadan. I am Bowale Akimbode. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
News is information, and information is power. At Agidigbo 88.7 FM, we bring the news from top to bottom.
The Oyo State government has said the over 1.5 million out of school children.
We give you reports from Oyo State.
The Oyo State House of Assembly has called for thorough investigation.
The Southwest in Nigeria and the rest of the world.
Has clarified that the body did not receive any cash support from international development.
Trust us to keep you informed.